Welcome to this lesson. In this part, we will study how to draw human eyes. The objective of completing this lesson. You will know and understand how to draw basic human eyes. Second, you will know the surface anatomy of human eyes. So let's get started. So first, let's get started with knowing and analyzing the elements of eyes that we see. So first, it consists of eyelid. The eyelid is the shape that make each and define each person's eyes. So it's important for the artist to imitate that shape perfectly. Second, we have iris, the circle that inside the eye, and pupil, the smaller circle that inside the iris. And we have the lacrimal crankle that we see that the pink part in the edge of the eyes. And we have the eyelash, of course, the hair of the eyelash. So it's important to understand the shape and lines of these elements to draw and imitate the eyes of the person you are trying to portray correctly. So here I'm going only to draw a basic eyes from my own experience, but for you, you can use a reference images. You can find it in the assessment file of this lesson. So first, let's draw a from front perspective an eye. So imagine yourself drawing a leaf. So drawing an eye is like drawing a leaf. And always look at the eyelid lines and shape, because if you imitate that perfectly, you will get the feature of the face of the person you create right. And there's a circle, so the bigger circle is an iris, and there's a small circle inside it is called pupil. Draw the brows at proper distance from it, so not too far, not too close. So to draw your other eyes, you need to make lines, so to connect them and to have the right measure. So also the direction and flow of the eyelash is important to consider when you are drawing a portrait of person. So we make these lines so we can know where to draw our eyebrows. And these lines, the start of forming the nose. So it's like lines that help you that there's the area of the nose bridge. So we color the pupil with the darkest color of gray. Now we are start shading around the nose, because the nose is the bumped up part and the eyes is most like pushed inside the face. So in this area you must have shade around this area of the eyes. So we continue shading under the eyebrows and at the edges of the eyes also, because this is where the face going around. Usually when you shade an eyebrows, the middle of the eyebrows here is mostly the darkest area that you should color the gray. It depends on the person eyebrows basically. And you shade also the iris from above. So this is how you draw an eyes from a front, a basic eyes from a front view. Now let's go and draw the eyes from down view. Now you notice that the eyelid area take most of the shape, and the pupil and the iris take a little bit, because we are viewing this and the eyes is looking like semi-closed. So and it's one to erase when you make a mistake. So we now see when the face or eyes is looking down, how the eyes would be looked like. We shaded the same way we shaded the front part, around the eyes and around the nose bridge. Take another perspective, which drawing eyes from above, but when the face is looking up. So we see how the eyelid change lines, so it change how the eyes looks when it looks up or down. It's important to draw these lines because it's help you guide around where to draw your eyebrows, where is your nose bridge, and the underline the eyes too. So in last drawing the eyes from the side, it's like drawing a half leaf or a leaf with straight line in the end of it. It's like basically cutting the leaf into half. Also for the pupil and iris, like cutting their circle or oval shape into half. Always when you draw things from the side, they usually half of the things you draw from front view, but not necessarily all of them. If they are symmetrical, then you can view it in that way. So even when shading the same way around the nose bridge and at the end of the eye edge. So that's it, eyes from different perspective. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. See you in the next lesson.